So, hello everybody. I'm in here and I'm making me, well, it's for me this time. I'm making some avocado slash shea butter for my body. And I was like, oh, well, I might as well show everybody what I'm doing. So far, the only thing that I have done is I've melted the shea butter in the microwave. I'm not using the stove this time. I didn't measure anything. I'm just going off enough to fill this container that I got from my grandmother. What else? I partially melted the shea butter because it's harder than the avocado. The avocado butter is, as you can see, I'm pressing it in. Yeah. So that was the consistency that I wanted to get the shea butter to. So right now I'm just gonna add I've already added the avocado. I'm mumbling, but I'm gonna put the bowl back in the microwave for about 30 seconds to see how everything is, and then I'll come back. So I've melted this. The avocado butter isn't completely melted, but I'm not even gonna worry about fully melting it because I am gonna put. Well, I might not even put it in the refrigerator, but usually I put it in the refrigerator so it can kind of like harden back up, because it makes it easier for when I whip it with the hand blender. So I'm gonna just leave it like it is because the heat from the shea butter is just melting the avocado butter. So let me take all of my containers and I'm gonna walk over here to the next counter, and this is what I'm gonna scent it with. It's Pure Seduction fragrance oil. I don't know why, but I've been using this a lot lately because I have a whole thing of soap and they're scented with Pure Seduction. So I'm gonna make this. I guess I might as well, because I always use what I make. So yeah, I'll bathe with it and then I'll moisturize after with the shea butter, and it'll be scented with the Pure Seduction. So I'm gonna go ahead and start whipping it, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I did put it in the refrigerator. I wanted to go on and speed the process up because I've been packaging my soap all day and I am kind of tired. While it is in the refrigerator, I just briefly showed you the soap, and I'll give you more into detail what it looks like. It's supposed to be cheetah print, but if not, it'll just be an abstract looking design. But this stuff, the soap, is melt and pour, which I buy online in a big old gigantic block, and then I melt it down and design it however I want to. These are just more of a fun look, but I can and I am going to make some where they're better for you. Well, they're all good for your skin because they're vegetable oil based soaps. So that's better because, and I'm getting my words mixed up, but I was looking at I can stop showing you that. But I was looking at the other soaps, like I think it's called, I always get the name messed up, but it's soft or something. It's I know I get it at Fry's, but anyway, that I believe the Irish Spring, because those were the two that I bought. I bought a lot of it too, and now I feel bad about it because I can just make me some soap. But anyway, those have the talloid oil, which is, I think, it's either the cow or the pig lard, whichever one, harsh oils that are going onto your skin. So I've just opted out not to use it, and when my company comes over, it's up to them if they want to use it, because I can just give them a bar of soap that I've made. So, because my cousin, she just came over and she didn't really care. She just wanted to get clean. But that's just my personal thing since learning about the whole soap process. So yeah, that was just a little note, I guess, tip. But I'm gonna wait until the shea slash avocado butter gets ready, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like after the first time that I've whipped it. And depending on how it comes out, that will determine whether I'll put it back in the refrigerator or not. So be back in a few. Okay, so after I went on and on and on and on about using the Pure Seduction, and the soap, it wasn't Pure Seduction, it was Sexy Little Thing by Victoria's Secret. So I am going to use Pure Seduction, as I showed before, for my fragrance oil. Now, it has thickened. It's not as thick as it will be once I finish whipping it. It will, keep in mind that it will double in size. I didn't use that much oil, and as you can see, it's like not even halfway, but once I finish whipping it, it might be halfway. I'm hoping it doesn't, because that's the container it's going in. But if not, I'll always find something to put it in. So I'm going to start out and use 1 milliliter. Let me see, is that 1 milliliter? 1 milliliter of the fragrance oil. And I'm putting it in where it's like in the halfway state, or the halfway point, where it's not too thick and it's not too thin, just because it'll blend easier. Okay. So that was like a milliliter and some. So I'm going to finish whipping it, and then by the time I'm done, maybe I'll be at the half, or I'll be done. So let me finish this up. Now, if you do not want to stand, or I'll just say if you do not want to whip for 20 minutes straight, what you can do is cheat like I just did. I have a bigger bowl filled with ice, and my smaller bowl is on the inside, because to me, the way that all the but like shea butter, olive oil, and because I did the coconut oil, all of them whip and get thicker due to the coldness. So I want to show you what it looks like now, and I'm actually just going to continue to record and show you how fast it thickens with the ice. I'll take the paper towel off just to see if it'll splatter. Well, that should be fine right there. And be careful, because when you have the bowl against the ice, I have done it where the bowl turns like a regular mixer, the old ones. So yeah, just be cautious. And I've had oil everywhere because it's the winter light where it see how it turns. Yeah. So here we go. I'm going to turn it off and come back when I'm done. But it is thickening quicker. So, you know you're done when you have, well, it's super, 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 super thick. That's because it's still in the ice, and actually, I'll take it out. But, you know you're done when it's peaking, well, it's past peaking point. And excuse these weird angles of the camera, but you know you're done when you have this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play with it to get it back down to, because the more you work with it and it's not in the ice, it'll eventually go back down. It won't go back down in liquid form, but it will go back to a creamier consistency. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see this. Let me check before I get going. Yeah, I'll tilt the bowl. So all I'm doing is I'm taking this spatula and getting all the whatever, getting all the butter off of it. Now, what I'm gonna do is just get all the shea butter off the sides, and as you can see, while I'm playing with it with the spatula, it's getting into that like cream consistency, which is what I want. Now I got cut off. My memory card was full. But anyway, like I was saying, I watched some YouTube videos and they've added I think it's cornstarch to their butter so it doesn't be as greasy. I'm not gonna do that, but I have done it, and yes, it does take some of the greasy effect away. But I'm just gonna go on and put this in the container. And it was another thing that I was gonna say. Because I'm putting this, I'm gonna put it on my YouTube page, but I am gonna put it on my I'm in natural hair care group on Facebook, and for all of us natural girls, ladies, and women, you can do this recipe, just the shea butter, and whip it, because I've done it before many a times for a hair, I guess, scalp moisturizer, both. It's just that I didn't have no fragrance in it. I just did just straight shea butter. I did a little bit of vitamin E oil and a little bit of I believe it was sweet almond oil. Yeah, but you can like look up that stuff and see what oils you want to put in your hair, and that's just what I had made for me to put in mine. But yeah, so for all of you, and it doesn't even have to be for natural people. I mean natural people, women with natural hair. It's just that's, I guess, people who are picky about their hair products, which I'm kind of turning into one when I go to the store. If it's a word on the container and the ingredients that I can't pronounce, I won't get it. So that's why I've just stuck with making my own hair and skin products. So yeah, I'm gonna pour this in. Well, I'm putting it in here. It is almost in here, and that is the end of this video. And as long as this is in a cool temperature, it should stay. It'll keep its fluff. If not, I mean, it's up to you whether you want to still use it or not, because if it doesn't, mine doesn't stay fluffy, I'm still going to use it. But yeah, that's it. And I'm Rashante. And I hope that this video helps somebody. And I am going to try to add maybe in the description box or on the video what avocado butter and the shea butter is good for. And if not, the internet is out there. You can Google it, what it's for. So yeah. Good night, good morning, wherever you are. And that was avocado butter with shea butter. Thank you.